Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Everything is Stupid podcast. I am your co-host, Garrett. My main man, Drew, is in the building. What's up, Drew? Say hi to everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
If you hear that squeaking toy, that is my dog who is trying to get me to play with him right now. So, but I can't do it right now. So, dude, this is episode 2, man. How we feeling? How did we like the first episode? Have you watched it? Have you gone over it? What have you seen? What have you liked?
Well, yeah, I watched it. I went over it. I liked how we, touched on some topics that need to be touched on that nobody wants to touch them. You know, everything needs to be touched. How many times can I say touch? Touch.
Whoa, hey yo, settle down, everything. All right, okay, all right, settle down. No, no, dude, I couldn't agree more, bro. I feel like we had a good chemistry going for that. That was a good topic to discuss, especially for an initial episode. And I just want to send a special shout out to everybody that listened, everybody that commented, everybody that liked it, disliked it, whatever. That's your prerogative. Totally your call. But, we're live on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. So can't have an excuse to not watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to call people out. But there's avenues. There's avenues to find us.
All
right. All right, Drew. Well, what are we going to be talking about for episode 2, bro? What are you feeling? What are we thinking is stupid today?
Episode 2 falls on the beginning of the spooky month. And this month, I want to talk about something that can be stupid, but oftentimes is needed. And that is the beauty of horror movies and the stupid that lies underneath what lies beneath.
I love it, buddy. Let's dive right into it. Some horror movies to kick off the spooky month. That is October, buddy. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some horror. Let's talk about what's your favorite horror movie. What is your favorite one all time go to that you're like, I can play this throughout the year and I won't get tired of it? What is it, buddy? Let's hear it in
Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. Because
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, it is just an old greasy classic that's super cool and the premise is neat. And it's just like one of the best creature features ever, because this big old fucking xenomorph like weird headed thing born of revenge and hate and malice comes back and essentially becomes the man that wishes death on people. And then like they have this weird thing where they link life forces. And you have to, like, the dude has to kill himself to kill the beast because the beast is connected to him and he probably, but like, there's a fucking witch and shit. And it's just so cool. There's like a dirt bike and like a guy runs over a little kid. It's just a lot of shit. But it's got all the classic moves in it. Like, it is so cool. And the story pulls you in. It's good.
Okay.
It's good shit.
What about the story pulls you in for you? Like, what's your reason why you think it pulls you in?
I think, and it's a lot to do with the main's performance, the protagonist. Well, there could be several different protagonists, and I think that's a good part too, because it's like you can't really tell who to root for. Like, do you want the kids to survive, or do you want the guy to get revenge for his son dying? And there's like this moral mix-up where you're just like holy shit, like this could go either way, and I'd be super happy. And it's just a really cool story. Like, a guy grieving the loss of his son. He's trying to find any way to get back at these kids, even though it was an accident. He's just like, fuck them to death, and goes all the way to these lengths to resurrect some weird demon baby monster that grows into this lanky fucking bringer of doom. And then there's just that turnaround at the end where he's like, you know what? My bad. And he's like, maybe this is a little too far. I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I got to. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a roller coaster. And I like my horror movies to have some ups and downs, and that one is full of them. It's all over the place. And I would like to see a palatable remake. I know they did like a newer one. It was one of those series that they got ran into the fucking ground with, like, oh, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 45, Return to the O Block. And it's like, oh shit.
Not the O block.
Like y'all are just saying shit at this point. Like Jason X, Jason in space. There's a lake in space.
Hey man.
Like there's a space camp.
Hey man, there's water on Mars.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
there's a
I'm
little
just saying.
Mars. There's a little Martian Jason out there somewhere.
There's gotta be.
Like
There's gotta be.
a little
There's gotta be.
special ed Martian that drowned. Because
For
his mom
sure.
wasn't.
We are on Mars. I gotta go. Hell yeah, buddy. Well, I enjoy your pick. I don't really know the movie very much, but hey man,
Oh, you
if
gotta
that
watch
brings
it.
you joy, then awesome, awesome. I was gonna say my favorite horror movie of all time, and this is probably like pretty fucking cliche or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. Is the OG Halloween.
There you
The
go.
OG, the original one, not the newly remade ones that they did, and they had a trilogy off of that and all this other stuff. No, the OG one,
Yeah.
because, dude, it's so suspenseful. You don't know where Michael Myers is gonna be next. Obviously, if you're watching it for the first time, you don't know what he's gonna do next. It's got that suspense added to it. It's got a little bit of gore to it as well. Kind of gives an origin story as well to that, and there we go. It leads off into probably the most profitable, if not one of the most franchises for horror. Like Halloween made it big, and I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis in that is great. I really enjoyed her character on that, and then the way that she has evolved that character. I mean, the story of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode will go on forever, right?
Yeah.
It seems like, and
Yeah, it
so
is.
like I really enjoy that OG Halloween. It's my favorite, and yeah, Halloween 2 was great. I didn't like where they went after that.
Yeah, they tried to
Personally
make it like
speaking.
an anthology series with three.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I wasn't like too big on that one. I'm not, really too big on the ones that came after that. The remake was okay. Like the newer, I think it was made in like 2018 or something like that. I can't remember,
mm,
but it was okay. But then like the second film after that, the second film in the trilogy, which was Halloween Kills or something, I can't remember.
mm.
It just went over the top, man. It just went over the top. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I know Michael Myers is supposed to be this scary dude who is, killing everybody, and he's got this lure around him and everything, but they went over the top with it. Halloween Ends, I just,
Yeah,
yeah,
because at this point it's like an action movie. It's not even.
yeah,
It's not even. It's the same complaint that people had with Resident Evil, and it's like y'all went from suspenseful horror to like explosions, fucking guns, yeah, fucking
yeah.
doomsday preppers, and it's just like, well, that's cool, but that's not really what it is it?
Yeah, and like I said, I enjoyed the evolution of Laurie Strode, the character, the main protagonist. I enjoyed the evolution of her character. Oh, excuse me. She had a daughter, and then a granddaughter, and everything like that. She was in hiding, like you said, doomsday prepping. It looked like,
Mhm.
and they finally got out of that. She evolved, and she got to a house. there in Haddonfield, and I mean, I enjoyed the evolution of her character from that standpoint. But as far as like the main plot line between the OG 1 and 2, between the and into the new trilogy, just eh eh
Yeah,
meh.
it's it's got like it's the modern horror movie effect. Like everything feels kind of soulless now. Like
That's fair.
it's
That's fair.
it doesn't have that same. I don't know. Like because I don't think the recipe is quite changed. Well, actually, yeah, I think the recipe has changed. Like there's like a need for more and modernize this, modernize that, update this, update that, try this, and it's just like, well, or you could do what worked before, like
Yeah.
maybe, like
There's
maybe
that.
I don't know. Yeah, there, just put it on the table. You just do what you did before. Like, it's funny. No, no, no.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like horror movies nowadays, everybody wants the gore. They want the blood. They want to see how the guy kills them, and then they want to see, you know, oh, well, he slit his throat, so we've got to have blood coming out of that. And I
Yeah,
think that that's where things have evolved, is to where, you know, kind of a little bit like we were talking about a little bit last week. We are desensitized as
yeah,
humans. Like, we are so desensitized. We want more blood. We want more killing, and that's our escape, I guess, if you will, to being able to see that and being like, oh, well, it was just a movie. It's not really happening,
yeah,
So
yeah. Just fire up those sick fantasies there for a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Like,
So we talked about our favorites. Let's talk
yeah.
about what's your least favorite. What's your least favorite horror movie and why?
Least favorite. See, it's hard to find my least favorite because like I like campy shit. I like if it's bad, I want to watch it. Like give me the room of horror movies and I will watch it 10 times in a row because I like it. It's so fucking like there was a horror movie about a glory hole, an evil possessed glory hole called Deep Dark.
I think I downloaded the wrong horror movie.
You know, no, it was the right one. It was the right one because it was so fucking stupid. I had to
Yeah.
watch it over and over again. Like this dude's like the glory hole's like whispering to him. It's like, and he's like, "Oh shit, I love you," and it, like, like it's the craziest
Yep.
shit ever. But my least favorite horror movie would have to be shit.
I never
I
heard of
don't.
that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a least favorite horror movie. I love them all. They're all so fucking stupid and dumb. But if I'll pick Puppet Master because it is the dumbest, the most stupid. And I think I can't remember which came first, if it was Puppet Master or Child's Play, but it had to have been Child's Play because there's no way they were trying to pocket off the success of Puppet Master. Like, yeah, because it's and I still love it, but it's just so ridiculous. It's so stupid. Like the little stop motion puppets, like, I'm gonna get you, and people are just like, oh, 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 and like it's like you let the little tiny stop motion puppet climb on you and stab you with the little dagger, and it's like that big, and they're just like, like, bro, it's like getting stabbed with a toothpick. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck, but you're not gonna immediately start laying down and being like, like it's yeah.
It's
I
not
would
gonna
have to
happen.
say,
It's not feasible. Okay.
yeah. Like if I'm watching somebody like get murked, like I want to be like, man, no, that happened. That he really went through it. Not like, what a bitch. Like,
Oh, a doll
like
killed you? That's
y- you
dumb.
know, like at least Chucky was rocking with a full size butcher knife. Like he was doing work. Like and strangling people and putting paper bags or plastic bags over people's fucking heads. He was doing the shit. Like them little dolls, man. I don't know how the fuck y'all died. Like you like, and every time I'm watching a horror movie and somebody dies stupid, I'm like, you deserve that. I'm glad that happened to you. Cause like, how, like the little drill armed puppet from the Puppet Master thing. Like, I think some guy like trips and falls or something, and yeah, like he's just like, oh, oh, and like the little drill hand guy's like crawling on his chest, and he's like, yeah, 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 and then like he's just like, oh, and then like somehow like the thing makes it all the way to his face and like drills a hole in his forehead. It's like you had so much time, and
There was
you
ample
could have just
opportunity for you to get out of there,
like
and you didn't.
ah
That's on you.
like you just like that was assisted suicide. Like you're just doing it on purpose at this point. Like
At
you had
this
a
point,
thought.
yeah.
Yeah. As soon as that thing crawled on your fucking chest, you were like, man, I did have a really bad day. So
Yeah.
it's like you're not even trying to fight it. You're not even trying to fight it.
Yeah. Hey man, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna stick to the same franchise that I had and literally kind of go to a different direction. Like I said, man, Halloween Kills. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't good. Same thing with Halloween Ends. Like those two were kind of like my 1A and 1B, I guess, if you will say, because like it just became predictable, and that's
Yeah.
something you don't expect out of a Michael Myers film, in my opinion. Like you don't sit there and you go, oh well, okay, well he's gonna get killed next, he's gonna die. I remember walking out of the movie theater because I think I went to go see Halloween Kills, and I remember getting out of the theater and I was just like, that was the dumbest amount of money that I spent to go see a movie ever.
Yeah. I feel
That's
used.
$10 on a movie ticket that I'll never get back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Like, well, damn, I could have
and
done anything else with my day.
literally. So I feel like that is my least favorite one because like you can't let somebody who is known for being at the right place at the right time, and he's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and like, but you don't predict. Like you're during the first two, you're like, okay, where's he gonna be, and why? Like, what's the deal with this? Like, why is he doing this, or how is he gonna do it? Like this kind of thing. This with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, it's kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
like I
All the
kind of
camera
saw that
tricks.
coming.
Yeah.
I
All the
saw that
camera
coming,
tricks and misdirection. Like, because that was the beauty of the first ones. Like, like they would have a camera angle, and you're like, oh, he's coming from this way. That's where he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna come. He's about to come through that window, and then all of a sudden,
Whoa,
motherfucker
pause.
pops up. Yeah. He's about to blow his load out that window.
Whoa, settle down.
He's about to
Pause.
drop a big old fat cum out that window.
Oh, whoa.
But like, yeah, like where's the misdirection? Where is the camera angle that tricks me into believing he's over there, but he pops
Yeah,
up here? Like,
yeah.
yeah, in the new ones, he's just like, it me, am kill, and it's like, well, yeah. Like,
I'm going to stab you.
yeah, me am here now to stab.
I will
Walk
hang
slow.
you from wall with knife.
Yes, pick up strong am I. Strong and me am big strong.
I think that was also kind of another thing too with the first original Halloweens is because it's like they would throw little things here and there, like you didn't see him kill this guy, but now he's hanging.
Yeah.
But now he's hanging from a knife off the wall, and you're like, oh, so he did get him. Okay, got it. All right, so he is him. All right, so don't fuck with him. But
Yeah.
I feel like I said, man, maybe it's to the point now where we're desensitized to the point of like, okay, what's next? What do you got for me now? I've seen this now.
Yeah, that's a lot of it too. And like what I feel is the decline of horror. It's and the decline of cinema as a whole, because it's like, yeah, how many more stories can you fucking tell? Like,
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, well, you just keep remaking movies. You come up with a story then.
There you
Like
go.
shit, this is hard. Like yeah, yeah. Entertainment's old. Horror is old.
Yeah. Yeah. To piggyback off of what you said, I feel like cinema as a whole has kind of declined for the most part. You have a lot of like for my taste, I really enjoy the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But I feel like and I watched Thunderbolts. I thought Thunderbolts was a decent movie, but I mean, just it's kind of gone downhill ever since the big Avengers Endgame movie. Like that was huge, and
Yeah.
it's kind of gone down since then. I'm waiting to see what they do with Spider-Man, but I'm not trying to geek out on you. This isn't about Marvel. This is about horror
Oh no,
movies. But
you're talking to a big old fat Marvel nerd. I can tell you all the ins and outs. I tell you.
yeah,
Like,
so I feel like the shows and the movies have declined. But hey, I mean, Thor: The Dark World wasn't the best.
ugh.
They do have some duds in there in the first couple of phases for the MCU. So we'll see if it picks back up. But let's talk about, in your mind, what makes a good horror movie. Like, what are the do's and don'ts for producers, in your opinion, to making good horror movies? Like, do this, but don't do that.
It's all about suspension of disbelief. If at any moment while watching that movie, I can be like, fuck, this might actually be happening somewhere, you have done your job. Like, it has to, the story has to make sense. The story has to be relatable. Like, you have to be able to see yourself in that position, like, to even experience that sense of fear that we're looking for in a horror movie. Like, you have to, it can't be too wild. Like, you can have a wild premise and still ground it. Like, it can't all be just fucking willy-nilly crazy shit. Like, tell the story slowly, slowly. Do not run through it. Like, you have to create suspense. You have to create a good anchor for this world that you're creating. Make it make sense, slow it down, and make sure that we can get lost in that world. Like, and because and this is anchored in reality, which is why it's so good. But the Conjuring series, there are there's a dud or two in there, but for the most part, I think that has been the greatest thing to horror movies for a while. Like, that series of movies, they are so fucking good. They use those, like, the misdirection, the camera tricks and stuff like that. Like, it's coming from over here. Watch over here. Check this
Mm-hmm.
out. And then all of a sudden, fucking bam, right in front of you.
Yeah.
That's, I like that shit. Shit that can make you drift off and then yank you back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what makes a good horror movie to me. And that's what a lot of newer horror movies lack. They do rely on gore and a lot of stuff. Well, but then there's Terrifier, which, it's like a different kind of horror. It's like, I'm uncomfortable. Like, and the desensitization, that is hard to say. It's like, it is apparent, but watching that movie, I like it. Not a lot makes me squeamish, but
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah, they go pretty far with that. That actually works.
You know what makes me kind of squeamish too. Now that you said that, the Saw series,
Yeah, they're good at that.
especially like the first 4 or 5. Like that's crazy that they get to like 10 or so. But like the first 4 and 5, dude, those were those will make you sit there and go, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah, like,
ooh.
because I can't remember which one it was, but with the eye, anything with eyes, body horror, like eye, nails,
Mm-hmm.
just like shit, just the most uncomfortable shit.
Yeah.
And it's like it just makes you squirm in your chair. Like that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. It's just like, oh fucking ah. Like,
Exactly. Like, dude, you're
yeah.
telling me I gotta cut my foot off to get out of this shackle? Like,
Yeah.
what?
And it's fucked up because it's like that's not even the worst one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like there's oh yeah, they get creative. They get
Yeah.
fucking creative.
Yeah, that's what like I remember watching the first Saw, and like that's crazy that like the whole main story is set in that giant ass fucking bathroom, this rundown bathroom, and they're having to, you know, do all of these little games, and they're just having to trying to escape that while
Mm.
somebody's literally watching that happen.
Yeah.
But the premise behind it, he was getting like really bad people, and like, okay, well now you did this, so now you're gonna pay, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And there's a lot of layers to
Yeah.
that, a lot of layers, and it's like really cerebral. It really makes you think. It really makes you like, oh well, I didn't even think about that. Okay, all right, makes sense. All right,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay, I understand the motive. I get it.
yeah.
It's a little wild, but I
And
get it.
to piggyback off of what you said, there's suspense, there's build up, there's a little bit of camera faking, like you said. Like, I feel that you have to have that 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 good hook. They gotta
Yeah.
they gotta hook you in, and so like that's what makes a good horror movie, is the ability to maintain the audience without boring them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Keep them in the
having
story.
that feel of suspense of like what is going to happen next. And then, like you said, also a drama, or not a drama, I'm sorry, like the feel of like, okay, this could actually happen, you know, this could
Yeah.
actually be a thing. I have a hard time, like, me personally, like, believe what you want to believe. I'm not gonna, you know, hate on your beliefs, but I'm not a big believer in like ghosts and spirits and all this other stuff.
Saying
So
like,
like the paranormal activity kind of movies where they've got, you know, people like shit's moving in the house and no one's around it and all this other stuff. I'm like, I've never been a part of that, so I can't relate. I can't
yeah.
relate, and I don't believe it. I don't believe that could actually happen. But hey,
No.
man,
Yeah.
if you say you had it happen to you, more power to you. You
Yeah.
know,
Like,
if
oh,
you
somebody
believe,
shut a door hard in the other room. There's a ghost in here. Like,
I can't relate. I can't relate to that. But hey,
can't,
if you say so, that's on you.
you know?
That is on you.
Yeah, be as
So
superstitious as you want. Like, do all that. Yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't seen any ghosts. I haven't talked to any ghosts, holy nor
yeah.
regular. So I'm just here. We're
Yeah,
all
and it's
here.
like those people that do like the ghost stories or whatever, like that TV show
Yeah.
that's on Sci-Fi or something. It's like ghost stories,
The
and
goofy
I
Jack dude
just
with the frosted tips. Is there a
yeah.
ghost here? Is there a ghost here? Speak. And then like the camera guy farts or something. He's like, did you fucking hear that?
Oh
Did you
my
fucking hear
god,
that?
it flatulated.
Say it again. Say it again. Pert. Oh my god, Jake, did you fucking hear it? Like,
No, but I felt it.
yeah. It just got really cold over here and it stinks a little bit. Like,
So somebody smell like shit.
yeah. Like, it smells like sulfur. That means that there's a ghost nearby. Like,
Yeah. I can't get into it. That's not my thing. So I'm not gonna
yeah.
entertain that. I don't want to even donate, give you ratings or anything just to
No.
say like I don't believe in it. No, I don't believe in it. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't fucking
Yeah, no. I
care.
don't care about it. I don't care.
What's the biggest difference in today's horror movies compared to classic ones? Because I think we've already kind of touched on it. Like there's a lot of gore. There's not a whole lot of suspense, but there are some movies that are still out there that, you know, they make you think, they make you feel suspenseful, they make you feel like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen next.
Mhm.
So what do you think is that the biggest difference to you, or like is there
Yeah,
more? What do you think?
yeah, that and it's like the intermingling of more of an action type. It's like horror isn't really solely horror anymore. It does have a lot of action aspects to it. Like there's more big booms and fucking explosions, guns and screaming and all this stuff instead of like because in older horror movies there's a long stream of silence and calm and like and sometimes it was calm the whole way out until like the very end, and the only thing that would change the mood was the score. And it's like your suspense like comes from the music and the performance from the actor and the situation that they're put in. Like whereas now it's like we're always waiting on like what are you gonna show me? Like what's gonna be this big fucking loud fucking crazy thing? And it's like yeah, it's more on show rather than tell
Yeah.
is the difference. Like
And I think you said it earlier, like at least the Conjuring movies nowadays, they give you that element, right? That element of suspense, that element of surprise, that element of camera manipulation where it's singling in on one and then you pan back and boom, something's there. Something is
yeah,
right there.
I can't remember
And
which one it is, but it's like the girl's looking in this little wardrobe and like she hears something inside of it and then she goes to open it, nothing's in there. She's like, "Phew." And then all of a sudden the camera pans up on top of it and then there's this fucking bitch up there and
uh
it's like yo,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you got me because I thought
Yeah.
some shit was going to be in there and when it wasn't I was cool, then bam,
Yeah.
fuck. like
Yeah.
like
No,
that's
that's
good.
that's that's good. And that's where they want to lead you to, and that's what I feel like a lot of horror movies now are trying to put that toothpaste back in the tube a little bit. Because like you said, the Conjurings, the Nun series, what the Insidious movies that came out. I got something to tell you about the Insidious movies here in a little bit. It's gonna be a confession, and it's gonna make you laugh. But
Oh.
I'll tell you that I'll tell you here in a minute about that. So, but I feel like today's, in a general sense, right? At least in the ones that have recently been, put out. Feel like there is that missing level of suspense and that missing level of the element of surprise kind of deal, right? So I who knows? Maybe they like I said, put the toothpaste all the way back in the tube. That'd be great. I feel like I go to a movie theater and I go to see a horror movie and I'm just like I can kind of predict what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
That guy's gonna die. That
Yeah,
guy's gonna die too. Like
just by his lines I know that guy's
yeah,
gonna die.
yeah,
like
yeah.
like
Yeah, so I feel like things have become a little bit more predictable, but, you know, they're bringing out movies that are kind of getting into that Conjuring element, getting into the Nun series a little bit. Um, like, I think I can't remember what the name of it is. There's a new one that's coming out, and I'm ready for it because I want to see it. Maybe it's already out. I can't remember. It's, dude, it looked like it was gonna be a good one.
hmm.
I hate that I don't know the name of it. Hang on, let me look here. Let me look and see.
Quick search.
Yeah, a quick Google. Quick
Hey
Google here.
Jamie. I
Let's see.
tell you that Late Night with the Devil, I think it was called, was fucking rad. It had
Yeah.
that Conjuring feel to it. Like you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You didn't know where it was going. I
Hell yeah.
think that's a, a highly slept on newer one. I guess it's like a Hulu movie or something.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so good.
Well, they did come out with Sinners earlier this year. I haven't watched that one yet.
Sinners was legit. It was actually pretty good.
Was it?
But again, more of like an action.
There we go. This is the one. It's called Weapons. Did you see the trailers for that? Where like the kids are basically doing like a Naruto run at like during the trailer and shit like that, but they're getting taken over by by this being, and yeah, it's weird. It looked fucking creepy, and I was like, I'm for it. I'm here for it. That's what it was.
Hmm.
That's what it was. Yeah, I'll have to send you the trailer for sure because
Yeah.
that one looked kind of creepy. But
Weaponized haunted children.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
that's the thing. That's the thing now. Is like there's a kid. I can't hit a kid.
Oh
That's.
shit.
But
Shit.
if they're possessed,
Yeah,
I'm going Mike Tyson on that motherfucker. All right.
like, three rotation backhand. Like
I don't care. I don't care
fucking
whose kid it is. If you're possessed, just know don't come to my house because you're gonna be sad.
I'm gonna tuck him in. I'm gonna
I'm
tuck
gonna
that
tuck,
little baby. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
put him to
tuck him in.
sleep.
I'm gonna pop the trunk on his bitch ass. All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Fuck, pile drive that little motherfucker.
I don't care if it's an illegal move or not.
I don't care. I don't care. You can ban it all you want. I'm gonna Mexican destroyer that little shit.
So on your favorite movie, remind me of your favorite movie's name again.
Pumpkinhead. Yeah.
Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. Okay. So on Pumpkinhead, does it have a happy ending or is it kind of like a serious twist at the end? What would you say?
Oh yeah, no, it's not a happy ending. It's I guess a morally better ending for one side, but nobody really wins. So it's yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty grim ending.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel like Halloween ends. It's open ended, obviously, because it's making room for the next one in the series. And when they get all the way to that trilogy that was recently made, it has a happy ending, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched it? Have you watched the new trilogy at all? The new Halloween trilogy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like yeah, it's cool. Like I get it, but it does feel kind of removed from what it was.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like, oh, guess who's back? Like, like,
And
yeah,
see,
that's
like that's
right.
that's that's kind of the thing with Halloween ends is like it ends with a happy ending. They end up killing Michael Myers, and it's like,
Mm.
okay, I get that you have to put this to bed because you do. It's long overdue. This series needs to be done, but eh, eh,
Yeah,
like that's not what I want. I don't
yeah,
want Michael Myers to die. Like, no, I don't
yeah.
want
You
that.
yeah, you could just leave it open. Like you can just be like, or maybe, and then roll credits. Like you don't have to give us
Yeah.
a definitive ending. Like the thing, fucking John Carpenter dropping another bomb on us. Fucking Kurt Russell out there slanging them.
Hmm.
Like the way that ended, perfect, perfect. Like we don't know who was the thing, or if the thing was anybody, or and I'm fine with that. Like I can always look back at that movie and be like, man, that was a good one. I wonder what happened. Like that's
Yeah.
that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
It's
that.
okay. It's okay leaving stories open ended, in
Hmm.
your opinion. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. Depending on how open-ended they are. Like, like I hate movies that roll credit on it if it's not lazy. Like if you
Hmm.
didn't just run out of ideas. Like,
Right.
there has to just be a small amount of things unanswered. There can't just be this litany of questions about, okay, well, where's this person going? Well, like, what happened to this person? Where's the fucking beast or the ghost or what is this? What is that? Like, you just leave all these questions and they're just driving off into the sunset, like blah blah blah. Yeah, there's so many movies that end like that, and it's just like, what a stupid fucking ending.
I think it's all dependent. I think it's all dependent on like the actual story itself.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I want to have a happy ending, but also I understand. Just dependent on the story. Like I said, the story itself. If it doesn't have a happy ending, but the movie constitutes not having a happy ending, okay, I'm all right with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But there's also times where you're like, okay, I want to see this end. This comes to an end. Like, what's gonna be the end? Like somebody's gotta die,
yeah. Like
and
we gotta get through this.
yeah, we've got to be done with it. And if they would have ended like Halloween with like not only Michael Myers dying, but also Laurie Strode dying in that as
Mm.
well, I would have been okay with that
They did do
because
that in I think it was the Busta Rhymes featured Halloween H2O, the
H2O,
water
yeah,
the water edition,
the water Halloween.
the water.
It rained a lot.
It's welcome to H2O, the juiciest Halloween that we've ever had. It's wet. You need a mop and a bucket.
All
And we
right,
got Busta
Dusty,
Rhymes. Yes, baby.
Dusty over here cutting a promo.
H2O with Busta Rhymes, baby. And I also believe LL Cool J was in there as well. Maybe. I could be thinking about Deep Blue Sea, but that was also a good one and hilarious when they. Now it just kind of sound like Ron Funches.
I was enjoying the promo. I was enjoying
Yeah, yeah, dude. Oh man, yeah, yeah. That H2O one was ridiculous,
it. Yeah.
and they really had us believing that Busta Rhymes was a young lad in that, which he was, but he's always looked like he was at least like 30.
That motherfucker always looked like he was mid-30s and
Y-
going to the gym because he's divorced,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like he's had grown man features. I feel like his whole life. Like he's like a Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Like just been old forever.
Yeah, that motherfucker will never die, and I'm okay with that. I
Yeah,
don't want Morgan
live.
Freeman to die.
No, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman.
So, buddy, this is going to be kind of the last thing we talk about on horror before we kind of transition to our wrestling, because, you know, we got to talk about our wrestling. You
Got to
know
get
that.
it in.
You know that. Why do we feel, as humans, why do we feel the need to be scared? Why? Why is that a feeling, in your opinion, that we need to have?
I think it's a safe loss of control. Like we know we're okay, but we need that. Yeah, yeah, I would assume. You're not saying I know anything about this world because keep your hands off me. Keep your hands off me. Like like dudes were just like, yeah, fucking dominant, beat me up, step on my balls. I like I
Step on
would,
your balls.
dude. I worked at a titty bar. I was a door guy, and there was a guy that would come in there. He would come in there for wouldn't go to wouldn't go look at the dancers dance, throw singles, none of that. He'd come in there for about 20, 30 minutes every time. He'd go in there and get a room, and he'd pick out his favorite girl, and he'd go in there and be like, stomp on my nuts for like four
Oh,
songs.
God. Oh,
Like real
God.
real man, real life man would come in there and have them, and they would go in there for like 40, $50, just fucking grab the sides of the private and just run his shit. And like I think it's
Ow.
like, yeah, I don't even know, like,
Oh.
what are you getting from that, bud? Like what's that?
Pain?
Yeah, I think,
Extreme amounts of pain?
like I couldn't ever find pleasure from that. But I think that's the
Oh.
same, like it's
My
like
stomach's
a
dropping me just hearing that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
dude.
interrupt you. I'm sorry. My stomach's dropping hearing that.
Oh,
That sounds like hell.
it's making me have to poop thinking about it. Like it's just like, yeah, I can feel the bottom of my boys ringing. Cause
Oh.
and I don't even know. Yeah, no, and they wouldn't put up a fuss at all. at one point I was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? If you ever need a stronger foot, like, like,
I'm
give me
down.
$50. I'll fucking
I'm
speed
down.
bag them motherfuckers. Like, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and drop them, fella. I got me a mean right hook. I'm gonna knock them motherfuckers into
Oh,
your thighs.
oh. Let's
But like,
let's quit talking about about getting hit in the balls.
yeah,
Let's get back to why we feel we need to be scared.
yeah. I feel like there's like a connection between that. It's like a lack of control, but it's also like you're gonna be okay. It's like you want that lack of control so you can be vulnerable for that little time, because throughout our lives, like most of our times, we won't experience anything like that, and it's like a mystery factor. Like, oh, I wonder what this is. It's curiosity,
Yeah,
and the feeling of being scared is, yeah, it's that. I want to be vulnerable, and like it's kind of fun. It's just like, oh shit, something that would never happen to me is happening to someone. Ooh, what if it did happen to me? Ooh. And it's, yeah, it's
yeah.
curiosity.
I think kind of piggybacking off of what you're saying is like I feel like we want to lose control so we can gain it back.
Yeah,
So we could be
yeah,
back in control of that situation, right? It's like you said, it's a safe escape because it's like you said, we don't have a lot of these things happening to us,
yeah,
right? So I think that we lose control in order to gain it back. We're like,
yeah,
I slept through the night. I'm good. Like, I'm back. I'm so back. Like, whatever,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
It,
kind of
it's
deal.
it's yeah, and it's like my life's not that bad. Like, like
I
like
woke up today. I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, and yeah, it's the same feeling you get off a roller coaster. It's like that
Yeah.
that thrill kind of fixes you inside. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, things aren't that bad. I didn't get dropped off this fucking huge ass fucking structure, or yeah,
Yeah.
watching a horror movie. I didn't get stabbed today. I didn't get fucking possessed by a demon. So,
Yeah.
life's good.
Well, buddy. Before we get off of horror, I said I would confess something, and I'm going to confess something.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. No.
You would bang the little old lady in Insidious because maybe same,
No.
maybe same.
That's
She
not
was a
where I was
looker.
going.
She was a looker when she was younger.
Listen, that's your prerogative, big dog. I'm not about to admit nothing like that. But
I'd go
speaking of
in.
Insidious, what's crazy? So I should take this to my grave without telling anybody, but I don't care. Whatever. I make people laugh. They can make fun of me. I don't give a fuck. So I had recently moved here, and we had up until that point, I had never watched horror movies. Wasn't really a big horror movie guy. Didn't really like them, so I just never watched them. Right. My first ever horror movie that I watched was the original Insidious. Right. With the dude
Oh,
with the red and black face and everything like that, and he popped up behind that guy, and
yeah.
it was traumatizing.
This is a good
Right.
one. This was a good
It's a
one.
good one. It's a good one, and traumatizing to the point of Garrett couldn't sleep that night. Okay,
Oh,
so Garrett
kept
couldn't
seeing
sleep that night. Yeah, I kept seeing the red and black face, man.
the little demon kid in the
So
corner.
yeah, so I needed a safe space at that point, right? So my sister was awake at the time, and I was like, "Hey, can't really sleep. Kind of freaked out. Can I just sleep on your floor?"
Can I stay here with you so the demon will get you instead of me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And so I did. I did, bro. That's what happened. As red as my face is getting, I'm not even joking. That
That's
happened.
fair. That's
That
fair though. If
happened.
if if that was your intro, like, that's fair. My intro was
Scared the
Child's Play.
piss. Scared the piss out of me, dude.
That's fair. That is fair. Because yeah, there's no soft entrance there. It's just like, all right, well, I'll be seeing fucking demons in my dreams now. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It was. Oh man, yeah, it was tough because my dad gave me shit about it the next day, and he was like, you scared? What are you scared of? What are you doing that? What are you doing that for? Like, I can't explain it. I didn't watch horror movies to begin with, and then I watched this one, and it freaked me the fuck out. That's what
I
happened. All
fucking
right.
told you guys I didn't like this shit. I fucking
So
told you, bro.
and then after that, like not too long after that, I watched Event Horizon for the first time, and I was like, I was freaked out by that, but I didn't go into anybody else's room. I slept it out through the night. I toughed it out. It was
I thugged it out. I ain't scared of this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I was scared as a motherfucker for a second, but I'm all right. I'm all right. So yeah, dude. Well, buddy, let's get into something a little that's not so scary.
No spook.
Not so scary. We'll get off the horror film topic for the day, and let's talk a little bit about some wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Today, buddy, we're gonna talk about in-ring workers, not
Yeah.
not people that are all the way around molded as far as good mic workers and in-ring. Like, we're talking pure technical wrestlers, in-ring
Getting down to
workers.
business. Getting down to business.
And when I think of in-ring workers, I think of one guy right now off the top of my head, and there's multiple in-ring workers. At the top of that list is Shawn Michaels.
You right. You show right.
I
You show
feel
right.
like
You
that
good.
he is the entertainer, the top guy that a lot of people should look at and go, okay, all right, I got to learn how to work like him, because Shawn could work big guys, he could work small guys, he could work technicians, he could work brawlers, he could work. I mean, just he could work heel, he could work babyface. He made you believe in his shit, and he's not the biggest dude out there,
Yeah.
but he made you believe in his shit, right? What
Yeah.
say you? What do you think of? Who do you think of when I say the phrase in ring worker? Who do you think of?
Instantly, I gotta go with the Iceman, Dean Malenko.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
cause that
man
dude,
of 1,000 holds.
the man of 1,000 holds, the fuck Chris Jericho, the man of 1,001 holds. Like, because his character work, like he was kind of, he was, yeah, as you would say, a charisma black hole. But but it like he was never really somebody that you couldn't believe in. Like he was just this fucking straight faced, straight attitude. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna beat your ass. And he did that. Like he went in there and he would wrap you up, tie you up, do all this shit. And at no moment during any single Dean Malenko match was I like, oh man, like he's not getting it in or he's not really putting that dude through it, because yeah, and he could work with anybody and he was just so fucking solid. The technical shit that he would do, he was fully capable of doing a lot of flips and crazy shit, but he didn't. It was wrestling. It was like the most true to the sport wrestling. And he was just so good. He's just so good. I went to a SmackDown live event when I was a kid, and he'd already retired by then, and he was like on the side, just the side of the entrance ramp, like doing security or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, it's Dean Malenko, Dean Malenko. And like and he just like turned around and looked at me and was like I was like
Hey,
damn.
hey, hey! Enough of that. Enough
Yeah,
of
he's like, nah,
that.
nah, don't do that. And it's like, and that's another reason why I like him so much too, because he's just like he went in, he did his shit, he gave to the business, and now he's still giving to the business outside of it. And so much so that when somebody recognizes him and like at a live show, and it's just like, oh, he's not paying attention to the product, he's paying attention to me. I'm gonna turn around and be like, nah, bro, my time's up. I'm not
Yeah.
doing shit right now, so don't do
Yeah.
that. Like
There you
that's
go.
really solid to me. Like, yeah, but he's one of the best in the ring.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I think of like when you see some of these matches that are put on for today, right? You don't see a lot of like in-ring technicians, I guess if you would say. There are some, I'm not going to say that there's not, but you don't have a lot of Kurt Angles going around. You don't have a lot of Rey
Mm-mm.
Mysterios going around. You don't have. I think AJ Styles is probably the last of the true in-ring technicians.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I think he's kind of one of the last real ones. Not to say that there's not anybody that's coming up, but you don't have a lot of people that are really dedicated to that in-ring work, that match quality, like AJ is. I think that Dom may be one of them. Dom Mysterio. Um,
Chad Gable,
Chad Gable is one of them as well.
he has been so impressive since he fucking started with American Alpha.
Yeah.
Like the shit that he's been able to pull off, and yeah, I want
Well,
to say he's one of the top two.
now he's got his character El Grande Americano.
Oh, it's so
Have you
stupid. I
seen?
love it. That's
I
the
love
dumbest shit
that,
ever.
right? It's the dumbest thing, but like
It's
also he adapted to like having a little bit of a lucha libre style into his
yeah,
move set.
he can do anything. He can
Yeah,
do
he
anything.
can.
Like
He can. I agree with you. I forgot about Chad. He's out with injury, but yeah, Chad's a good example. I just don't think that you've got a lot of Shawn Michaels types guys. You don't have, and that's okay. Like I'm not saying that you have to be, but you don't have Shawn. You don't have Kurt. You don't have Dean Malenkos. You don't have Bret Harts. You don't have Ric Flairs. Like a lot of these guys nowadays, they're it's almost as if they're there for the mic work,
mhm.
and uh entrance is a big thing nowadays. I'm not trying to
Yes.
single anybody out, but entrance is a big thing, and they want that pop. They want that oh shit moment kind of thing, that viral moment, and it's like you don't need that. Like there are some people that, and myself included, I'll go back to old pay-per-views and watch Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio, SummerSlam 2002.
So good.
Eight
So good.
minutes, 8 minutes, right? But it was non-stop,
Hmm.
non-stop, and they got their shit in, and non-stop, great wrestling. Not only just mat wrestling ability, but they also threw in the lucha libre style a little bit too, and that's great. I'll go back and watch Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 19.
Yeah.
Great match, banger of a match. I mean, there's so many great technical matches that you go back to, and like if there was somebody who wasn't a fan, like you're like, okay, watch this and tell me what you think.
Hmm.
Just tell me what you think. I'm not going to show you Hell in a Cell with The Undertaker and Mankind. That would be somebody who wouldn't believe that wrestling's real. Okay,
Yeah.
watch this shit. But if you're
Yeah.
not a fan of it, okay, watch this and tell me what you think,
Yeah.
because
If
these
this
guys are
doesn't
going to tear the
incite
fucking
some
house
emotion.
down.
Yeah.
These guys are going to tear the fucking house down, and they don't need 25 minutes to do it.
No. Yeah. Yeah. You don't need fucking this huge runtime and all these props and spots and all this crazy shit. Like, and they can do this shit. And it's like, when I trained a little bit, one of the trainers was like, one of the things he would make us do is work a 5 minute match. Don't use the ropes. Don't use the corner. Like, and that to me, like, I haven't really seen a lot of matches that do that. And I think that's a really good way to focus on telling a story without using the ring, without using props or anything, without killing time in the corner with the ooh, 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 or too much running into like chain. stay in there, wrestle. Like it's a scrap. And I think the scrap aspect of it is because the styles are changing for sure, and you can't really do a lot of resting. But it's like I just feel like we could use a little more resting, like a little more struggle, because it's just pop fly, pop fly, pop fly, pop fly, high spot, high spot, high spot, high spot, go go go, run run run, run 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 run, and it's like God damn it.
It's like, and that's I'm glad you said that. I've watched guys that wrestled in the 90s, that wrestled in the 80s, and they would tell these newer guys, "Hey, less is more.
Slow down. Yeah,
Less
less
is
is
more.
more.
Slow down."
Yeah,
And that's what I feel like the product today is like. Not that.
yeah,
It's like you said, high spot, high spot, high spot, high spot, table, chair shot, referee bump, and there we go. Like
yeah,
somebody else is coming out. And that works to an extent, but then you desensitize your audience.
yeah,
You have them say, well, I've seen you do that before.
yeah.
So, okay, BFD, you've done it before. I've seen it. What do you have for me now?
And that's another reason why the PLEs are suffering too, because like we get all these crazy holy shit 5-star flippy whole just motherfuckers of matches every week on the main programming. And it's just like, well, you don't save any holy shit for the fucking pay-per-view, the PLE. Like what are you're just gonna rely on, I guess, turns and shock wins, which fair, should be in the chemistry of it, but like it has to feel bigger. It has to feel like the fight means something versus like, oh well, this is just the last time they're gonna do it. I guess this settles it. Because that's what it feels like. It's not like, oh, they're really gonna pull out all the stops here to end this feud. It's just like they're just gonna have another banger, which is cool, but also it all blends together. All blends together.
That's why I really like I enjoy the hell out of Gunther's matches. I really
Yeah,
enjoy that because there's not a whole lot of aerial assault. You've got two guys that are going to be in the ring and they're going to just beat the hell out of each other. And Gunther's going to chop the hell out of this dude. Can he withstand it?
yeah,
Can he withstand Gunther being this basically immovable object?
yeah,
To can you take it? Can you take that punishment? Can you take that onslaught that's been dealt out? You got to
hmm
be able to, unless that or you're. It's not going to be believable from my end that you're going to win. Doesn't make me
yeah,
believe that.
yeah.
You've got to be able to withstand Gunther, and Gunther, his showmanship with this character, I think is great, and I think that he is kind of a flashback to older school wrestling a little bit because
Definitely.
he's gonna put you in chin locks. He's gonna grind you down. He's being a 90s style heel.
Yes,
He's
yes.
being that 90s, late 90s, early 2000s style heel. I'm gonna beat you down. Can you come back? And I love
Him,
that.
him and Pete Dunne. Pete
Yeah.
Dunne, like
Joint
that.
manipulation, how they say it on the
Oh,
on the TV.
I
Yeah.
love it. He just gets the finger and he just, God, like that's
Yeah.
it's like stuff like that is what's needed. It's like less like the acrobatics is cool, but like how many times are you gonna do that in an actual fight? Like or in like an actual like wrestling match. Like at the end of the day, like yeah, it is spectacle and yeah, it's like, Avengers style action, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'd like to have somebody that gets back to the roots of it and makes it seem like an actual, like a scrap, like a wrestling match. And yeah,
Exactly.
Gunther, Pete Dunne. Like a lot of those UK dudes
Sheamus.
really. Sheamus, yeah, yeah,
Sheamus will beat you down.
yeah. He's in for the
Rusev.
fucking.
Rusev's back in WWE. He's another
Yeah,
one. He's a brute. He is a big dude, and he's going to beat you down.
yeah.
You
Submission
know.
holds, tie-ups. Like he's trying to work on a limb. He's trying to like wear something down.
How do you say his name? Former
Claudio
Cesaro?
Claudio
Claudio
Castagnoli.
Castagnoli. Yes, he's another in-ring worker too, dude. That I feel like you've got to put up there with the likes of like a Brett, an Owen, because dude, for as small as he was, he could work, and he
So
had
strong.
feats of strength that were insane.
He did the swing on the Big Show. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's nuts.
that's
That's
crazy.
nuts. So let
Like
me ask, I got two more things, buddy. I'll get you out of here. I want to know what's a go-to match for you featuring one of these in-ring technicians or two, whatever, that you go to and you don't want to watch it, you don't want to watch the promo before it, you don't want to watch the build-up. I want to watch this match because it's such a good match and I can't take my eyes away from the screen. What's that one match for you that gives you that feeling?
the one match.
Or you
Yeah.
know what? How about this? We'll do two Mount Rushmores today. How about that?
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore for we'll do in-ring workers here in a minute, but for matches featuring the in-ring workers. Give
Hmm.
me your top four.
Top four. More for the psychology. I would do the infamous Mankind versus The Rock, where
Ooh,
Mankind's family was in the audience and like he almost died like four times.
the I Quit match. The I Quit
Yeah,
match at Royal
not
Rumble. Yep.
not because it was great in ring work. Well, I mean, it just was. It was like it was slow and they took their time. It was brutal as fuck, but
Mm-hmm.
it looked like an actual fight. Like that was a
Okay.
fight.
Yeah.
Like
I think Mankind. I don't mean to cut you off. I think Mick Foley gets kind of a bad rap for not being for just being this guy that took so much damage. Mick Foley could work.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let's give Mick Foley his props too. Mick Foley could work. He
Yeah.
could work with anybody.
Yes, anybody. He could take anything, do anything. Like he made you feel like
And
that
he
was a
made
fight.
you and like if Mick was a good guy and if Mick was a babyface, he was that guy that got these heels like Triple H, The Rock, and even as a heel, like as a babyface, The Undertaker. Like he helped. Not to say The Undertaker wasn't legit, but he helped legitimize a lot of these guys that took the company from the Attitude Era into the new millennium.
Mm.
I feel like if it wasn't for Mick Foley, we wouldn't have had guys that were as good as The Rock and as Triple H. Stone Cold to a degree, but Undertaker, like his rivalry with Taker was great. But didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. Give me three more matches. Just wanted to put that out there
Um,
for Mick Foley because I love
no,
Mick Foley.
yeah, because I remember there was a thing where him and Ric Flair got into this big feud because Ric Flair was like, "Oh, you just hurt yourself and you're not even a good worker," and it's like literally nobody agreed with him. It's like, nah, Rick, you're gonna have to eat shit on this one.
Was that Rick or was that Hogan?
No, that was Rick. That was Rick.
Well,
I
because
remember.
I know him and Hogan kind of went back and forth there for a minute
Yeah,
because Hogan was like I've trained more in the last week than Mick Foley has throughout his whole life, and it's like
Hogan
come
took
on,
shots
bro.
at him too. Hogan took shots
Yeah.
at him too. Like it was a
So
lot of those older school dudes that took shots at Mick. But it's
yeah.
just like you're mad that he's getting over and he didn't have to take a fucking truckload of steroids.
That's
Like,
it.
like
Not
you're
only
mad.
that, like he entertained. Mick was an entertainer. Not to say that Rick wasn't, or Hogan wasn't an entertainer, but Mick had a different style of entertaining. His was brutality.
Hmm.
So I think that's what gained a lot of respect for Mick Foley, and brought him to, you know, how he's felt about today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you show right.
So what else you got, buddy? What else you got? Give me 3 more matches. I need
Three
three
more
more.
matches. Let's see. I'm digging in the archives. Of course, you get the Brett versus Stone Cold. Like that one is like it's so good. Like
Yeah.
dude, he didn't tap out, he passed out. And like
Mm-hmm.
it's because that struggle in the ring. And they did do it was all chain shit. Like it like
Mm-hmm.
rarely. I don't even think they jumped off of anything during that
Yeah,
match.
there was a couple of moves of them jumping off, but other than that, like that is a great match. Great match. 5
Start to
star,
finish.
5.5. I don't care if the limit's 5. It's 5.5.
Yeah.
That's a great match. I love that match.
Yeah. Like I want to say, and this is way back in WCW, and I can't remember. I believe it was on just a regular Nitro because they didn't really spotlight the luchadors like they should have. But Ultimo Dragon versus Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Like
Man,
and
dude, you're bringing back so many things. Like I've watched some matches like that, bro. Yes.
it's
Yes.
crazy. And it's so weird to look back at any Ultimo Dragon or early Rey Mysterio match because you see the film grain and you're like, oh man, this is old. But then you see him fucking
Moving.
but like and as with the lucha style, they've combined chain wrestling with fast paced high flying, and they still have that in there, and it was all in there, all in
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yep.
and would usually happen anytime Ultimo Dragon got in there.
Okay.
Unsung hero should be in the Hall of Fame. Should be. Like,
You got
let's see,
one more, buddy.
I'm trying to think of a Dean Malenko match. I know him and Chris Benoit. He should not be named. Him and him and the Bad Man had several
Settle down.
bangers. You know what? Yeah, I would put them as a pairing. And even though they did like the revamped Four Horsemen, which I loved when I was a kid, because yeah, it was Flair, Arn, Malenko, and he who should not be named, and that was a good one. But yeah, Malenko and the Bad Man.
And the
I
bad
I
man.
can't, yeah, I can't think of a specific one, but they've had a couple of clashes.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
no, Pegasus Kid versus Lionheart in Japan.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho versus the Bad
Gotta
Man
give
in Japan.
gotta give Chris Jericho his props too, because I think that he's also another one of those unsung heroes that really doesn't get the credit that he deserves.
He doesn't. Like young Chris Jericho was fucking fire. Like he
I'll
was
even
the
go.
total package.
I'll even go to newer Chris Jericho. Like if
He's
you
still
not
good.
like he's still good. Excuse me. I think that like 2008 Chris Jericho when he turned heel against Shawn and he had that ridiculous like Karen haircut, like it was bad, but
Short
it
hair
worked for
Jericho.
him. But it
Oh,
worked for him, you know.
it made you hate him.
Yeah,
Like, how could
exactly.
you
And
get rid
so
of those luscious locks?
exactly. So you're just sitting there. You're like, okay, I really hate this guy, and he could work it on the mic. He could work it in the ring, though.
Yeah,
He made you hate him.
yeah, yeah. He was
So
good.
I like that list, buddy. I like that list. My list for top 4 matches of all time. It might get a little Shawn Michaels heavy on this, but I'm gonna go with Shawn versus Taker at
There you
25,
go.
WrestleMania 25. Love that match. Great match. I'm gonna go Shawn versus Kurt. I'm gonna put Shawn versus Kurt over Shawn and Brett for the simple fact that that was a 60-minute Iron Man match. That was 60 minutes. And don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
it's a classic, but I hit Shawn and Kurt at WrestleMania 21 insane. I love that
yeah,
match. I love that match. They both worked well in that, and I think the right person went over. I think Kurt going over was the right call.
yeah, for sure.
And it made you still feel that sympathy for Shawn because Shawn fought so hard to get out of the ankle lock, and he just couldn't. Kurt was he was the wrestling machine, right?
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to go Bret and Stone Cold.
There you go.
You can't leave that off the list.
You can't deny it.
That to me is one of the benchmark matches in WWE history.
Yeah.
Because it made Stone Cold. It made Stone Cold into that babyface. He was no longer just the trash talking guy that was gonna, say I'm gonna kick your ass and everything. It made you love him because he didn't like you said, he didn't tap out. He passed out.
Yeah.
He passed out. And so I love that. Number 4, so many good ones.
Yeah, I was about to say it's really hard. It's like, oh fuck,
so many good ones. I'll refer back and it may be a short match. I may catch flack for it, but the Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio at SummerSlam 02, 8 minutes, but that's all they needed, and it was great. And it was great. It was action packed. It had some high flying from Rey. But it also had that technical wrestling from Kurt. Like it's great. I love that. Some
that's
honorable
one of my
mentions.
Favorite things.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
And that's one of my favorite things about Rey is like that's his style, but he could adapt to anything. I can't remember what Mania it was, but him and Lesnar, like I think was it a Mania?
I don't know. I don't think that was a Mania.
It might have not have been.
Ray and Brock never fought at a Mania. I think they had like a different pay-per-view. I know that him and Dom faced Brock and Brock beat him, but I think that was a different pay-per-view, I think.
I think it might have been like a SummerSlam or something. It felt bigger. But just to like cuz he'll like challenge you to do more cuz Brock he's just like, "Oh, I just want to get in there and throw people." And it's just like, well, yeah, but also, you have to tell a story.
Yeah.
But Ray can really get in there and do that with anybody, and play to their strengths while getting his shit in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a couple of honorable mentions that I want to put out there. Obviously, Shawn and Bret at WrestleMania 12, the 60-minute Iron Man. That's obviously got to be up there. I'm going to put Eddie and Ray.
Yeah.
And from WCW, though. Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
I think that was Halloween Havoc 97. I might be wrong. I might be wrong in the year, but it...
Was that the one where he had the question mark suit?
Yes.
The purple question mark suit? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, dude, banger. They tore the house down with that match. And then I'm going to go Bret versus Owen at WrestleMania 10.
There you go.
I like that match. That's a great match. The story's good. Brother versus brother, sibling rivalry. How do you not like that? Mm-hmm. And they tore the house down with that one too. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But let's go to the last Mount Rushmore for the day, and I'll get you out of here, buddy. Mount Rushmore of in-ring workers. Give me your top 4. If you want to have some honorable mentions, go ahead. But to give me your top 4, buddy.
Top 4 would be, let's see. We got Dean on there. Dean Malenko. We got he who should not be named.
Oh. No, go ahead and say his name.
Chris Benoit. It's Chris Benoit.
Yeah, it's Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, he's fucked up dude. He did a bunch of fucked up shit, but you cannot deny that dude was a monster in that ring. And outside of it. But
hey yo.
Yeah. Hey yo. Malenko, Benoit, and then we got, I would say Shawn Michaels for sure. Yeah. And that's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to say, Chris Jericho. I'm gonna put Chris Jericho on there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Early Chris Jericho.
Early Chris Jericho.
Early Chris Jericho.
Okay. I like it. I can dig it. I could dig it.
Lionheart, if you will.
Lionheart, Chris Jericho. There you go.
Mexico.
All right.
Chris Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Tijuana. That's his name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of basically almost agree with you, but it's kind of like a last week deal, you know. I gotta change it up a little bit, right? So I got Shawn. I've got Benoit. I'm gonna put Brett in there.
You right. You show right.
And I'm gonna put Brett in there, and then I'm gonna also put Kurt in there.
I was thinking about Kurt.
I'm gonna put Kurt in there, and just for the simple fact that Brett and Kurt, both of those guys, the dream match that never happened. Oh, imagine if we could have gotten Brett versus Kurt. Oh,
that'd have been nuts.
That'd have been awesome, right?
That'd been really good.
So those guys could work anybody.
Yeah.
No matter the size, no matter the style, didn't matter. Those guys, everybody on that list, in my opinion, could work with anybody. Obviously, Rick is going to be my honorable mention, just because he's Ric Flair. But I feel like those four guys I'm going to put ahead of Rick. And I hate that I'm going to do that to Rick, but I feel like their bodies of work were just, man.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't beat it, in my opinion. You couldn't beat it.
I would say, Rick is more of a complete product versus, because Shawn Michaels could work a mic, yeah, but I'd say he's 80% in ring. And
I wouldn't put Shawn up there as an in-ring worker, or not an in-ring worker, a mic worker. Excuse me. I wouldn't put Shawn up there.
He's not, because he can do it. He's all right at it, but I would be fine if Shawn just came out and said four things and then got to a match, because that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
He is physical entertainment for sure. But Rick was just an all-around.
He was the talker.
Guy.
He was the talker. Rick could talk.
Yeah, he was more talk than walk, for sure.
Absolutely. All right, buddy. Well, that's all I've got today.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, again, I want to send a special shout out to everybody that listened to, enjoyed, didn't enjoy, whatever. Episode 1, man, we can't thank you guys enough. We do have more content that is going to be coming out, and more stupid shit that we going to talk about.
More dumb shit. More content.
Exactly. We're going to be sending it out your way, I promise. Tell your mother, tell your sister, tell everybody about us. All right?
Tell your fucking cousin, your auntie, your uncle, and your fucking boss.
All of them. All of them. But thank you, everybody. This is episode 2. Drew, you got anything else before we sign off?
Don't be a piece of shit. Watch more horror movies. It's spooky season, and also wipe your ass from front to back.
Yeah, indeed. Wash your ass.
Wash it.
All right. Just because we're coming into colder seasons doesn't mean that there's not going to be swamp ass. Wash it.
You got that crusty, dry, cold swamp ass. It's it's not even. It's
it's crystallizing. Get it washed.
Crystal ass. Crystallized swamp ass.
All right. That's all we got, folks. We'll see you for the next one. Peace.
Ski.